ready to be pureed. And this is not yet elastic, you know, like with mashed potatoes, you have to be careful sometimes if you overwork it, they become starchy, sticky, or the gluey mashed potato. It doesn't happen with cauliflower, so it's very easy to do properly. So I'm going to remove the excess milk, but I'm going to keep that in a quarter, I mean a little bit more into 6, if they're big, if they're small. You can quarter them, but here, this side, like this, cooks nice and quick. Okay? And as well, this is an appetizer. You don't want to have big chunks or anything in a small appetizer, so go fairly small with the mushrooms. You'll notice I didn't wash those mushrooms under water. I don't know if you do. You wash your mushrooms under water at home? You do it? You do, huh? It's personal. I mean, some people find it a bit weird or dirty not to wash them. For us, I mean, you take a piece of paper towel like this and just clean them like this. Let's go here. I'm going to chop a little bit of our onion here. As well, your recipe says shallots. I have a red onion here. You can replace, of course, it doesn't matter. The shallots are the small little French ones, which are a little bit softer, a little bit milder. But a red onion is also very soft as well. So the onion here, normally try to keep the roots and make a nice incision. Again, if you have a good knife, it's a joke to do a chopped onion. No issues. If you don't, then different story, right? So, there we go. Make incisions like this, and go here on the side. Keep it all together. Okay, like this. And a little bit of an angle here because you follow the shape of the onion, so you have a perfect brunoise, which is a small dice, right? So there we go, like this. Yeah, so you see, if you do it like this, you don't have to go back and go chop, chop, chop like this. It's done, right? So it's already a perfect little cube, little square, and so that's what obviously to this. Add the next ingredients. You notice I didn't put the onions first. This is a smoking hot pan. If you put the onion first, as a lot of people are tempted to do, you burn your onions, then you put the mushrooms, and the mushrooms take more time to cook than the onions. So always start with your mushrooms. Later on, let's cook like the onions with a bit more oil. So now our salmon is still here. Pureeing. You'll see even after 15 minutes, you'll see a difference on it. It's going to change color. It's going to pure. The liquid is releasing from the salmon right now. You're going to see the sugar is already nice and wet underneath. You'll see the action.
You can't see it.
You can't see it. This is it's on the way here. So it's very, very cool. So as this is finishing up, I'm going to start to plate up. Okay, so my cauliflower puree here is warm. This also here is warm. I'm just going to pump it back on in a second and take my lovely bowl here. Okay, so I didn't do it in front of you. I did it this morning. Snapping it, yeah, that's the right. You have the right technique there. Just you take your long asparagus and go like this. Naturally, it will snap where it should. I don't usually do it because we do it in big batches. I think my knife, you know, because it's very hard. But yeah. Today we did it by doing a classic New York steak for a main course with
something that was apropos to the New York region right now with working with pumpkin. So we did a pumpkin pecan crumble, which is very fall and which would be something that you may eat in the New York region at this time of year actually. People come to ask for, you know, honestly, a simple roasted piece of steak with a good, you know, grilled asparagus side and a good, you know, variety of sauces like béarnaise sauce and you know, horseradish cream and just simple things like this with a nice side of vegetable in our steakhouse is what people like the most. Yeah, I am also spoiled for choice when I go out. I mean, I know that's what I like about it. I don't think people are hard to please. I think people are just the same as everywhere else, where they know what they want and they want to get it right. The thing with Dubai is there's a lot of really good places, so people know what they're looking for and they know quality now really well. So the competition is hard, so you have to be on top of your game all the time. What cuisine would it be? I would have to stick to what I do best and what I like, which would be a European theme, mixing classic and modern, without being too modern because I don't like to go to other. Simple European style food. I would not try too hard to do something too funky. I think people like to come and have food that they recognize and then there's value for money, especially if it was my own business. Not too expensive, with good food made well every day, I think is the key.